Hello everyone, Jonathan Casey here. How's everybody doing? It's been a while. I don't know, have I done a video since May? Since the upcoming Uranus transit into Taurus? He's now retrograded back into Aries and due back to return into Taurus the 6th of March 2019. Anyhow, today I'm not here to really talk to you too much about astrology. I'm here to just kind of say, hey, how's it going? Let you guys know I'm still here. Kind of took a time out from stuff this summer for the reasons of I just wasn't feeling it. I don't think I've found my voice as of yet, and I just I wasn't feeling it, so I kind of stopped. But nonetheless, there's still something that's saying this isn't over. And for example, okay, yesterday, the 26th of November, the Sun and Jupiter lined up, same degree, in the sign of Sagittarius. It is said that the Sun Jupiter conjunction is the luckiest day of the year. And Jupiter has a 12-year cycle. It takes 12 years for Jupiter to go through all signs. So basically, once a century, Jupiter is in his own sign of Sagittarius conjunct the Sun, which also happened to be yesterday. So instead of it just being the luckiest day of the year, I'm saying it was luckiest day of the century. However, Mercury was also conjunct. He was 1 degree away in the retrograde motion. And so, and being in the sign of Sagittarius, I don't think this luck came in as, oh, I won the lottery, or I bumped into the girl of my dreams, or things along those lines. With Mercury, I feel like it possibly it's coming in as a message kind of deal from someone else, from an outside source, communication, maybe just news, or something along those lines. I feel like this is how it's being delivered, which on the 27th of November, the following day, Jupiter is now conjunct Mercury, still on the same degree. So still conjunct the Sun, but the Sun is now, they were conjunct yesterday at 4 degrees. Jupiter's now at 5, where Mercury is. And Mercury is still in retrograde and will then conjunct the Sun after. And the 21st of December, right before, so the solstice, winter solstice, is 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, right? So right before the solstice, Mercury catches back up to the Sun in the forward motion. I got a little off track anyhow about what I was talking about coming as news. I wanted to elaborate a little bit more. Being in the sign of Sagittarius, Sagittarius is the archer. So I feel like this luck that came as a message, as news, is brought you something to aim for, something to look forward, not look forward as in receiving, but look forward as this, I found my purpose kind of deal, or something along those lines. I have a mission, and that's what I feel the luck of anyways came in. And with myself here, again, a friend of mine who has a YouTube channel and constantly is doing videos. Um, we haven't really been hanging out for a long time. In the past 2 days, we've gotten together. He came out to my camp, and his YouTube channel is about him converting a bus into a camper, which he plans on traveling around and using as his home. And so anyhow, he drove his bus out to where I live. I live out in the bush, and he camped out in his bus. The first trip away. Anyhow, I'm getting off track, but so this him coming in, and I'm not sure, but I feel like this is part of my message, into keeping me encouraged into doing this, and I feel like he may have even helped me find a little bit more of my voice or my focus. So I may try this out again. I want to buy a new camera. First things first, I want to buy a new camera, a handheld. I've either just been using my phone or the built-in camera on my computer, and the video quality is crap. I can't really film outside, different things like that. So my focus between now and Mercury going and catching up with the sun in the winter solstice, the tipping point to me, the winter solstice is the actual Christmas Day, is the actual new year. There's a few ways to look at it. I can't recall which culture, but one says it's that last moon cycle that we just had, where the season, the year kind of ended. We harvested, and it's when we first start to project the following year. However, the winter solstice is kind of that tipping point of seasons, transition between one year and the next kind of deal, But the astrologically, the first sign is Aries, and so in astrology and what Chinese culture as well has their new year more in the spring. It doesn't line up with astrology, I don't think. Can't recall 100% right now, but anyhow, in astrology, the new year starts in March, in Aries season, when spring starts. So who's to say when the real new year is? It's all portals entering into a new year, a new time of manifestation and growth and whatnot. So yes, the seeds are planted in the fall. The ending of what was going through 1 year kind of ends, around Christmas, where a new sun, the birth of a new year in a way, is born. But that new year, those seeds don't really sprout until March. So there you go. There's the new year. It's a 6-month process. Anyhow, the channel I feel that I'm going to develop is going to track more my everyday progress. I think I want to I watch a lot of YouTube, a lot of astrologers, and a couple other favorites, like Amarashima is a good example. I'm not into conspiracy theory, really. I am subscribed to Dabu, but I usually just read the headlines. I'm subscribed to a few conspiracy theorists, but I usually just read the headlines for the most part, because I'm not really into the whole conspiracy thing. but I like to still know what's going on, and I don't want to get my headlines all from Fox or something. So yeah, my channel I think is gonna focus more on my everyday life. I am gonna keep uh, astrology as a big element of it, but what I think I'm gonna try and show is synchronicity, and I'm gonna show synchronicity through the example of myself and how things are manifesting for me in line with uh, the stars and in line with the progress of humanity, what's going on in the world, different things like that. And yeah, so like I was saying, I watch a lot of YouTube channels, but I think it's time I become my own number one fan, you know, and and as all of you have interest in what's coming on my own channel, and looking forward to that, because I, as all of you, am an audience in this reality. I'm an observer. I'm here witnessing it as I try and use my own creative energy to flow with this observation and lean it towards hope and joy and encouragement and inspiration towards there being a future. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at this. Hey, I wanted to mention one other thing. So we talked in the past about the Uranus transits changing signs, and how when he left Pisces and entered Aries on that day, we had the Fukushima disaster, where Pisces water, a tidal wave, hit a nuclear power plant, fire, and Uranus himself rules energy, and so nuclear power being fire element, driven. Now, in May, he switched from now Aries to Taurus, and what did we now see? Lava, fire, Aries, a wave of that hitting a geothermal power plant, geothermal being earth-based, and here again energy related, Uranus being that energy. So that's what we saw in May. Now here in November, when Uranus retrograded back into Aries, here again fires in California, and these fires went over a nuclear waste landfill or something along those lines, and bringing that nuclear waste airborne, made that nuclear waste airborne. So here again, we see and these fires are being blamed on earth-based changes, right? So here on Earth causing fire, and nuclear energy being another theme in this whole thing, okay? So I don't know really why I put that out there. I notice these things. Um, I hope that we don't see another repetition of this again in March, but you never know. So anyhow, yeah, I've talked long enough. This is a good little talk. I thought I'd say hello to. I have a couple new subscribers, as my buddy with the bus that I was mentioning um, interviewed me on his channel, and so a couple of his people jumped over and came to check out what I'm doing, and that's another reason why I put out this video, but really because it was due time, and it's something that I'm not over. Hey, I thought I'd also mention, I'm noticing it myself, the new look. In the spring, I believe I still had the dreads and the beard. Did I? I don't remember. Maybe I didn't. Maybe they were already cut already. Yeah, I think I did. So that's not something new for all you guys. But yeah, I feel big changes coming on in my life, and big opportunities coming my way. And yep. So let's not get carried away on talking about other stuff when I've already said see you later. Till next time, bye now.